Hey my friends, it's Brad the Bearded Viper, and I hope you all are having a great day. Apparently, I'm supposed to have a disclaimer now. So I used Gemini, which is owned by Google, who also owns YouTube, to come up with a disclaimer anytime I'm going to talk about pipes and or pipe tobacco. So they gave me a bunch of them. So let's do this quick and punchy option. Time to clear the air. This channel is all about collecting history, technique, and flavors of pipe tobacco for established adult smokers. If you don't already smoke, I do not encourage you to pick up the habit. Always follow the laws where you live and be aware of the inherent risks associated with tobacco use. Pipe smoking is an adult hobby, and your decision to partake is yours and yours alone. So now let me get into what we're going to talk about today. First and foremost, I am enjoying this pipe that none of you have seen yet because I haven't brought it to my channel. This is a Briarworks Classic, and I cannot for the life of me remember the number after I just went through and did that disclaimer, which I hope you all enjoyed and understand that I do not encourage or any of you to do any of this stuff. So it is a C101 Classic. I love this grain. It is absolutely beautiful. Nice and lightweight. Now, there is one thing about this pipe that I am not crazy about, and that is this stem. I am a clencher. I am at my desk all the time, and I have this happening, right? Typing, writing, driving, whatever. This is happening. This specific stem, I have a hard time doing that because it's kind of chunky here and it doesn't fit in my teeth the way I like it to be able to clench. Now, what I really want to talk about is what is on the inside of this bad boy. This is I'm pretty sure it's a fairly new blend. It's called Brothers in Arms. It's a legacy collection from Per G. Jensen Jr. Now, Per George Jensen started a pipe factory in Denmark in the 50s. It ran until the 80s, where his daughter took over, and I think it closed down in 2001 when Per George Jensen Jr., his son, became what I think they call the tobacco professor or something like that at McBaron, and he started blending a variety of different blends. Now, I saw this whole series, and I don't remember what the other ones are in the series off the top of my head, but this one tickled my fancy because it is a burley blend, and I really like that flavorful, earthy, nutty flavors of burley. However, it also will kick me in the bum because this baby is packed full of vitamin N. There is a lot of nicotine in it. It does, I think it absolutely tastes delicious. Now, this bad boy contains dark fired Kentucky, Perique, Turkish, Burley, and Red Virginias. Right out of the gate, dark fired Kentucky, Perique, Burley. Boom. Vitamin N, nicotine, right? Boom. Love it. The Red Virginias in this thing add a little bit of sweetness to it, but it definitely has that smoky, dark fired Kentucky, my icon's over there scratching, that smoky, dark fired Kentucky taste to it. There's a little bit of a spice to it from the Perique, but it doesn't really nip at the tongue. Maybe it tickles a little bit. I don't know. I might be speaking gibberish because it's been a long day. It definitely tells you on the back that it's got rich notes, or it's got notes of rich cocoa and a smoke spice. I definitely get a little bit of the spice, but for the most part, I get that smokiness from the dark fire Kentucky and that earthy, what I really like flavor of the burley. The Turkish does bring a little bit into it. I get a little bit of a sour from the Turkish, and I don't know if that's just me, but that's just what it is. I really like this stuff. I think it's really good. I picked up 4 tins, and I think that's perfect. It's not going to age a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of Virginia in this, and Burley and Kentuckies, and in Periques. They'll kind of mellow with age. They don't get sweeter, sugary things like that like Virginias do. But I can say that this for me is a very, very small pipe. When I go to enjoy this stuff, I need a small pipe, or I need to be able to be in a situation where I can sit it down. If I'm working in my laptop, it's not a problem because the pipe goes out in my mouth. It's kind of a fidget spinner for me. And again, I am not encouraging anyone, especially those of you with ADHD, do not try this at home. But it's kind of a fidget spinner for me. It's something for me to do with my hands and things like that. Helps me stay focused on things. But that's just me. Don't do it. Don't try it. That's just all there is to it. So yeah, it's a pretty good blend. 4 tins are gonna last me a long time. I should probably take this and put it in a jar because again, this is not an all-dayer for me, and it's probably maybe not even an everydayer for me because it is pretty hefty in the vitamin N. Now inside there is a little note in here that talks about Brothers in Arms, and George talks about, or I don't know how you talk about it, says that his dad is the 3rd sailor from the right. It's really hard to see. Apparently this is some royal yacht or something like that. The Royal Yacht Dannebrog, and some... Yeah, he was out with some kings and some royalty and things like that. So, but this is what it looks like, and you can see all of the darkness to it. And man, I'll tell you what, I absolutely love the flavor of this thing. But boy, does it can really rock my world sometimes. Yeah, some good stuff for me, but not for you, but for me. So that's it, my friends. I know it's a weird video with all the disclaimers, but I think I'm going to start having to do that with most of my videos that are about pipes. So until we meet again, remember, life is good, but for me, and me only, it's better with a pipe.